way only. So first thing first, I would like to start by congratulating you.
Oh,
You
thank you,
know,
sir.
you have achieved that what you wanted. You wanted to come to this data science role. So very congratulations to you, Shivaji.
Yes, thank you, sir. Like it is with the help of DataMites and the placement team. So I'm very much thankful for DataMites.
Thank you so much. All right, Shivaji. So we'll start by just asking you that could you please, briefly introduce yourself and the program that you were enrolled in the institute.
So first of all, I'm Shivaji. So I'm from Assam, and I have graduated doing my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and I graduated on 2020. So after that, everyone knows like it was COVID time, so it was everything was shut down. So I naturally like I always wanted, I always liked maths and I was always good in mathematics and statistics. So I thought about transferring myself, moving on to the IT field. So I saw research about that. Where can I use my mathematics knowledge on the IT field? So I found out about data science and machine learning. So through that, I came to know about DataMites and I joined here to
Right.
pursue my
That
career.
that's good. That's nice to know. So, like you said that you were from mechanical. Of course, you are gonna be my favorite. People to ask these kind of questions because many
Yes.
of the people have this question. They're from different field altogether, never had any kind of experience. So, if I ask you that, what motivated you to pursue this particular data science field?
As I told, it is as everyone, I think everyone who is pursuing data science knows that maths is a fundamental subject here. So if anyone
Correct.
is good in maths or wanted to pursue their careers, don't want to go for other researcher stuff, so they can pursue this line. So
Hmm.
that is for my case. I don't know for others. Like
You do believe in that it's okay to
yes,
have
sir.
like a good understanding of the mathematics because eventually
Yes,
all the
sir.
machine learning models have the underhood mathematics which is working inside of it, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. So, how do you prepare yourself for the placement process? I mean, what kind of resources did you find the most helpful in tracking this particular interview?
So as I joined DataMites, I took the offline classes. So
Hmm.
daily I used to go to class. It was around 2.5 hours class.
Hmm.
So I used to go there and basically what the teacher had taught us. So I will be like practicing on during the class time. And after I get back to my room, so I will be like after I take some rest and everything because rest is also important. So after that, just focus on what you have learned during the class. So if you find
Hmm.
anything like you don't understand or like you forgot about that, then you can
Hmm.
ask the next day to the teachers, and the teachers are great. They help you in everything. Like they will support you to their best. So
Hmm.
with this, like I perfected myself.
That's great to know. Okay, so since you said that that in the class you are in the class and you study every stuff, you go back to home and then you take the rest. You revise the whole thing that has been taught in the class in the home itself, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
so I have a very generic question. I mean, this question is like very generalized. So how did you manage this, on-screen, off-screen kind of thing? Means, you have the private space, you have the family, you have the friends, but you know that your career is much more important. So you have to give more time over studying and doing all the research stuff that you are doing. So how
Yes,
did you
sir.
manage all this stuff? I mean, aren't you getting, very common question inflected by Instagram or social media and friends and family? How do you manage all this stuff in the one place?
So basically, as I told you, like I am from Assam. I took classes in Bangalore, so like it is very far from my home. So family and friends are like all left in their side. So I came here. I left everything because I wanted to pursue my career. So if you want to do something, you have to lose something. If you want to gain something, you have to lose something. That is like the
Correct.
universal thing
Correct.
everyone knows.
Absolutely.
So if you I'm in that stage right now in my life, so that I want to focus on my career. I want to build my career. So if you want to build your career, then you have to leave something behind. So you should not be like let's go to Instagram and just do these things. Like you should have fun. Like I'm not telling like You should not have fun or like in your life, but main your focus should be in studies mainly.
Correct, correct, correct. So, what role basically you have been offered
Sorry, sir. Like,
in your what role you have been offered in your company, and does it
uh,
align with your career goal that you are doing?
sir, currently I'm in a data science intern role. So after
Hmm.
coming to the here, like I'm learning more about like data science, then how a software developer, like if I'm making a model, then after making the machine learning model, we'll push it to the developer side, right? So
Correct,
everything like
correct,
the what the software developer life cycle, I'm learning about those things in here. Then how can you push that through Git or any repository to create? So I'm getting to learn those things here. And
correct,
as I have learned about machine learning and everything, so it is quite helpful for me right now.
correct, correct, correct. So, could you please describe some the interview processes and the challenges that you faced during the interview?
So like this is my like I gave three interviews before this
Okay.
company. So
Hmm.
one of it was my first interview was on business analyst role. So business
Hmm.
analyst role, like the company asked about like most of the questions were based on SQL. So I was not that much confident on SQL at that time. So
Hmm.
like that is my biggest drawback for the first interview. They asked
Okay.
machine learning questions, they asked Python questions, so I could solve those. But when coming to the
Hmm.
SQL part, then I couldn't solve. That's why like I got rejected. Then the second company, in the second company, like we had uh, three rounds. It was on Cron Labs.
Hmm.
So in the first round was like technical round. So in technical round, you
Hmm.
have to prove yourself that you can solve Python questions. So they will ask like
Hmm.
not even basic questions, basic Python level, like it is intermediate Python level. So they
Hmm.
will ask you like to reverse a string, reverse array. So if you can't solve these things, then like you can't clear the technical round. After that, some companies may ask for aptitude round, or some may directly go to the technical round. So in technical
Correct.
round, like they will ask you about like theory questions. Most of
Hmm.
them were like theory questions. They will ask you like how good are you at Python? Say something
Hmm.
like what is lambda function. They will ask you questions. Then
Hmm.
coming to the statistics part, they will ask you about some theory questions. How do you
Hmm.
do this? How do you do that? How do you visualize? After that, coming to the machine learning part, in there they will ask you about different kinds of algorithms, which
Hmm.
are you good at? Why do you use it? Like what are the drawbacks and what are the advantages of using this algorithm? So these are the like top questions that you can expect from any company.
All right. So, I was about to ask this thing. You only already explained. So, if I ask you that, you learned from every failure that happened. I mean, the first
Yes, sir.
company, what you learned. So, you just try to focus more on that particular topics which you were unable to answer at that point of time, and this is how eventually you brush yourself up and right now into that stage of cracking a certain interview. That's actually very brave and very good to know about. And this is how it should be. We just learn every day, and that day just bring something new for the another day. And that's well and good. So, what do you believe? What specific skills or experiences from your time you have gained more that you think that it has to be focused on these particular topics, which is very helpful in cracking the interview.
So to tell you the thing is that for if you want to crack the coding round, then you must be good at Python. If you can't code,
Correct.
like if you can't solve any questions on time, that is the main thing. Like time matters everywhere. So if you can't solve the question on time, then you can't crack. So after that, coming to the technical interviews, technical rounds that you will be facing. So in their theoretical knowledge is a must. So like if you want to apply one algorithm to any model, so why are you applying that? How will it be beneficial? How will you get higher accuracy through this model? So and what changes are you making in that model? So you have to know everything about this. So like
Correct. Correct.
interviewers ask about these things more.
Oh, so how did you handle, I mean, all these pressure and you maintain a positive attitude? Because clearly I can feel that you lost it, but you gained from that lost and you just moved ahead. So how did you maintain all this?
So as they are saying that failure is the pillar of success. So I fail and
Correct.
fail and fail and that like it pushed me to my like now till where I am.
Correct. So did you have any other projects apart from what the data mites has given to you that help you
Uh,
out in? Mhm. from the Kaggle or somewhere that you have done by your own, thinking that this is going to help you?
So I didn't do any specific projects outside, but I was doing some freelancing stuff. So because I was staying in Bangalore, so it is like yeah, money matters there. So I have to find my
Correct.
own source of income. So I was thinking of like when till I'm not getting a job. So let's try
Mhm.
something else. So I was searching for any freelancing jobs. I got one. I got one or two. One from USA, one from Hyderabad, like Indian client. So I
Mm.
did their projects. So I got some practical knowledge on basis of those.
Okay, and you start understanding what are the real challenges. So more or less, like when you started doing the projects, no matter what it is, it's a real-time project or even it's a capsule project, you understood that what are the things that has to be done in order to make a project happen, right? Oh,
Yes,
that's
sir.
great to know about as well. All right. What's your short-term, or let's say, what's your long-term career goal? I mean, you are in data science, you are preferring moving to AI.
Yes, sir. I am preparing to like I'm thinking of like my end goal is like to go to AI to develop any AI. Like now our company is like working on some chatbots and everything. So like I want to go pursue those careers in my life.
Of course, that's good to know about that. You really want to, you have a long-term plan as well. Oh, that's good. Okay. A very generic question, because since this question does get asked by many of the candidates to me directly, I want to ask you, among all the machine learning algorithms, which machine learning algorithms you think that works very well? Because you have done different projects. You said that you've done some client project as well, freelancing project as well. So out of all the algorithms, which you find more suitable to work with?
To tell you the most suitable algorithm is like random forest classifier. It can fit anywhere. You can do various stuff with this. It's like a robust algorithm. So yeah, according to me, like I use this particular algorithm like almost everywhere. So like it is like for me like the best.
Have you ever tried solving the same project using neural networks or?
Yeah, sir. Like I have used artificial neural networks, so it is also like quite good. But I find this random forest more good, better than like you can use hyperparameters also, so you can just push the accuracy more. You
Correct.
can
That's
add,
that's
you can modify yourself.
Yes, correct. Have you ever worked over the cloud? The cloud experience help you in this kind of interview?
No, sir. I didn't use anything about on clouds, so I just know about AWS software and everything, but I haven't used till now.
Okay. In your Python interview, did they ask you about writing the exact line of code, or did you test your logic at how you are
Uh,
approaching the problem statement?
So, according to me, like you can the approach is like same, but finding the logic is like more important. So you can use your own logic. You can use the generic logic that is available online or so like you can make up your logic, but it should be correct. You should be getting the right output which they are expecting. So you can make up that. Or
All right. All right. Okay. Shashank has a question. As a data science intern, what do you do in your company basically?
So basically, like I help out on some short level stuff. Right now, like our training process is going on. So like I'm doing currently pursuing that training. So they are evaluating us on a daily basis. So these stuffs are going on currently. Because I joined recently, so they were only giving directly any projects to us. So like they will first test us, they will evaluate us, like how can we handle pressure, how can we handle different projects, part of the we can do any project or not. So they are evaluating us currently.
All right. You are more or less okay. They are understanding you basically, that what you are
Yes, sir.
mostly
So I
fit
think our
into
project
kind.
I think will be starting from I think next month or
Mhm,
by the end of this
mhm.
month. So let's see what happens.
All right, that's good. Um, Same thing, same question. What advice you want to give to the fellow students who are actually the part of DataMites? Any
Uh,
certain approach that you want to give to them, that they should work in this way or that way or something like that?
so first of all, I want to say that if your goal is to like if you are aiming to become a data scientist, stick to it. Like if you have thought about it, right? So you should follow those thoughts. don't go like don't go sideways, don't go to in temptations like of this social networking sites, and whatever you are studying daily, just keep on practicing that. Find some problems online. So there is like it's a vast world now with connectivity. So you can connect with anyone, ask them. You can find many problems online, practice them.
Mhm.
If you're not able to do it, ask your teachers. Like I told you, teachers are like very helpful. So just the advice I want to give.
Correct. One question from my side itself. Any specific kind of project or any specific initiative that you are excited to work for the new role that you have?
Uh, so as I told that our company is making a chatbot, so I have the basic
Hmm.
understanding of NLP. So now I'm
Okay, correct.
currently on my way to learn large language models. So I'll be
Hmm.
pursuing. I want to do those projects. It's my like
Yeah.
one wish.
LLMs,
Yes, sir.
language model, and that's great. Anyways, eventually, even if you say or not, you are transforming yourself from more like into the AI because you know that world is going into the
Yes,
artificial intelligence. That's absolutely wonderful to know about. Anyways, you have this excitement and you do have this enthusiasm that you are more into the natural language processing. And anyways, the company is doing the same thing, so you're gonna learn more about these things. So
yeah,
that's a good thing, a good experience that you are gonna get.
yes, sir.
That's well and good for you to be a part of DataMites, and you're not just tagged an interview, but of course you are going to be a motivation because you said a lot of things. You said that you try to manage the time by your own. You have some sort of monetary problem as well. So you're not just dependent over something, but you are just looking for everything in and out kind of thing. So that's actually this is how the things goes. I know this. I know this. So that's good to know about you, Shivaji. And yeah, I'm very happy that you were a part of our team.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, I'm congratulates you again. And all the very best for your future endeavors. All right.
Thank
Do we have questions? Let me see.
you.
All right. Seems like there's no question. Well, that's good. I mean, people are understanding the fact that everything what you have said is absolutely correct, from having the understanding of mathematics, statistics, to be good at Python, to learn
Yes,
about the
sir.
machine learning algorithms, and one most important thing that you have the positive mindset that I have just seen.
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph has a question. Please suggest some specific questions regarding machine learning. Any specific question you want
Uh,
to share?
I can't think of any specific questions, but if they are in a technical round, what happens like they will be asking about. I told you like they will be asking about some algorithms. It may be four or five, or maybe whole algorithms, all the algorithms. So focus on the theoretical parts, know the basics, like how it is working behind the coding lines that you write. So how it is working statistically, like for a linear regression, y equal to mx plus c, that is like the basic thing. So if you don't know that thing, you can't solve the linear. You can just solve by coding, but behind what is happening, you don't know. So I think you should focus on those things, those particular things.
Correct. Absolutely correct. All right. That's all, Shivaji. Thanks for taking some time out and
Thank you,
giving us the interview. Again, I just wish you a great future ahead, Shivaji. Thank you so much.
thank you, sir.
Bye bye.